Good afternoon and welcome to Jeannie's World. It's never boring in my world. I woke up this morning, my foot was killing me, and I went outside. I looked at my mailbox, and I looked at my mailbox again. There are no wound supplies. They did not send me a nurse. They did not send me supplies to fix my wound. They did not instruct me how to fix my wound. So I decided I was going to make a few phone calls this morning. So the first person I called was my dermatologist because this morning I woke up, last night I was putting that chemotherapy cream on my nose because remember last August I had the cancer right here and I was fixing right here and it's a bump and it's painful. So now I'm glad they didn't give me a white Band-Aid this time. But I went and got a biopsy and my doctor, she looked at my foot and she was not a happy camper. And then she hurt me. She pulled all the dead skin off and the pus came flowing out. Now I'm back on antibiotics. I have to take it. I'm going to start taking them tonight at 8 because it has to be every 12 hours. And I have to put a special antibiotic cream on my foot. And I have to go back to the doctor on Thursday so she can do it again. But anyway, after I made that appointment, I called the nurse. I said, "Where are my supplies?" And she said, "Oh, I don't know, but the occupational therapist is coming. That's your schedule, is the occupational therapist." And I'm going, I don't need an occupational therapist. I can make my bed. I can sweep my floor and I can put on my own panties. I need someone to take care of my foot. Now I'm talking this before I find out I had an infection. The infection I didn't find out I had until 3 o'clock. And so then my next phone call, I called my insurance company. I told my insurance company, you don't need to pay these people. The nurse came out, she filled out the paperwork on me. She told me to use iodine on my diabetic ulcer. She never gave me the iodine that she said she was going to give me. So don't pay for that. Don't pay for anything I didn't get. And I said, and Friday the nurse came. She touched my foot. I screamed. She said, "Oh, that's bad. This weekend, you're going to get some wound care stuff." She didn't have any wound care stuff with her. She didn't have a Band-Aid. She didn't have nothing. And what was the point of the nurse coming to see me if she wasn't going to take care of my foot? I don't need physical therapy. I'm strong. I mean, look at me. I'm strong. You look at my face, can you tell I'm so sick? No, you can't. I keep a good, positive attitude. Listen to the crickets. There's even a butterfly flying around here somewhere. It's a beautiful day. So anyway, after I get out of the dermatologist's office, I call my insurance to report the findings of my dermatologist. And she goes, "Oh, I misunderstood you. I called your primary physician. They want to see you." So she calls my primary physician, and my primary physician says, "You need to get in here first thing in the morning as soon as you can. We want to see your foot." When I was at the primary physician last week, he wanted to give me a cream, but I'm allergic to sulfur, so he didn't give it to me. He says it needs to heal from within because it's healing on the outside, but it's not healing on the inside. And Miles doesn't know anything about diabetic ulcers. I've been doing some studying. I didn't know as much as I knew now, but I'm drinking that Juvia, and I'm getting as much protein as I can. Like I said, I've changed my diet. And so anyway, in 2 weeks we'll find out if that cancer developed again here. I'm not going to touch this Band-Aid. I'm going to let the dermatologist change it. My sister said, "Oh, those hurt. I hate biopsies." It didn't hurt. There's no pain. The lady's giving me shots in my nose, but I'm pinching my fingers together. I'm concentrating on these 2 fingers, how tight I can get them. Not concentrating on the needles going into my nose. Anyway, so it's a very exciting day. I woke up with a gut feeling that somebody needs to take care of my foot. And my gut feeling was right. And they always say, listen to your gut. Your gut knows. When I first fell down and cut myself, I know I didn't get bit by a spider. Everybody's saying since it's round, it's a spider. No, it was a cut. It was 4 tiny cuts. They bled. I let them bleed. Then I washed it off. Then I put a Band-Aid on it. 4 days later, I had an infection. But I wasn't surprised because I have neuropathy around my ankles. It's like a real tight band around my ankles. So, the first thought that came to my mind when I stood up, I mean, the pain was horrible. And I even dislocated my shoulder when I fell. It was right leg, left shoulder. But my very first thought was MRSA. I had MRSA one time when I was cleaning a shed. And now I'm cleaning a shed again, and I hurt myself really bad, but the cuts were very minor. Right there, that was my gut feeling that I got into something that I was not supposed to be into. So when your gut tells you, look here, do this, don't do that, no, that's your guardian angel. And she's telling you what you need to do. What if I didn't go to the doctor today? What if I waited 2 or 3 more days before I go to the doctor? If I'd done that, I might looking at never painting my toenails again. And I like red toenails. And anyway, that's my day. I'll let you know what the doctor says tomorrow. God bless.